He's one of the most successful and controversial artists alive today, and an exhibition of his work is about to open in Oxford. In 2013, Jeff Koons broke the record for the most expensive work by a living artist to be sold at auction. His giant sculpture Balloon Dog went for $58 million. Over the last 40 years, his work has incorporated shop-bought inflatable flowers, brand new vacuum cleaners and floating basketballs. He's supersized household ornaments, created a series of balloon creatures from stainless steel and made metal replicas of inflatable toys you might use at the beach. Most of the pieces in the exhibition at the Ashmolean have never been in the UK before. I spoke to Jeff Koons at the museum. The exhibition is his first in Oxford. So Jeff, as one of the most successful modern artists in the world, what's it like to have your work on display in the oldest public museum in the world?
You know, I have to pinch myself. I feel so fortunate to have the platform to show my works, but to be here and to be in a dialogue with the students of Oxford and the people that come to the Ashmolean about what art can be, it's so exciting. I remember walking into museums and seeing things for the first time that would really stimulate me about contemporary art. And I hope that this exhibition can do that for some people.
You started small, literally, in the 1970s with the small ready-made shop-bought inflatables that you put on the mirrors. And then in the 90s, you became huge, again, literally, with Balloon Dog. And it sold for $58 million at auction, a record. How did it feel that day when that sale happened?
You know, I have to say that the value of art, it's not in the monetary dollar or pound signs. I'm really grateful for the support that when I have an idea, I'm able to realize it. And I've worked very hard because I've always just wanted to participate.
The inflatables, like Balloon Dog, like Balloon Venus, they are feats of engineering as well as works of art. How long does it take to make something like one of the big inflatables?
It's amazing because when you look at a work, you wouldn't think the amount of time that it takes is there. But first of all, I have to design the balloon, have the balloon executed into the shape of the Venus, and then...
So you work with a balloon like a children's entertainer would work with the balloons?
That's right. And I work with a balloon specialist. There's a gentleman named Buster Balloon that I've had where I will design it and I'll show him, well, I would really like it to have this, shape to it. So I'll design it and work with him that it can become a reality. And then we'll CAT scan it. And so we'll have an X-ray of the balloon. Then we have to reverse engineer it. And whenever you change something in the balloon to maybe make the symmetry a little better or something that'll stand up a little straighter, this all consumes a lot of time.
Because we're talking years, aren't we?
Yeah, years. I mean, I've spent already up to 20 years on some works. My Play-Doh sculpture, my party hat sculpture. But generally speaking, a work like the ballerinas that's right behind us, I was able to execute a work like this within 2.5 years.
Seated Ballerina is here, and that's a sculpture that you supersized, made it out of nylon, filled it with air outside the Rockefeller Center. What is it that you think draws you to inflatables again and again in your work?
I think it's because we're inflatables, and when we take a deep breath, we expand. That's kind of a symbol of life's energy. And, our last breath is when we deflate. And so I think these balloons are anthropomorphic for us, for human beings.
Lots of your work is in the hands of private collectors. Some of it is on public display, like the magnificent poppy outside the Guggenheim in Bilbao. How important is it for you to have exhibitions like this in a public space where your works are readily accessible to everybody and not locked away in a private house?
I found that as a young artist, you really do everything completely for yourself. You think about the feelings and the sensations that a work can generate for yourself. But then you also want to share that with others. And you want to be able to have them feel those same sensations. And you become more and more thoughtful of your audience. in a way that's about communal responsibility. And so this is an opportunity to share that kind of communal responsibility.
Jeff Koons, thank you.
Thank you.